everyone, it's Destiny, independent Scentsy consultant, and today I'm going to be talking about so you want to be a Scentsy consultant. I just want to give you the opportunity to have the full scoop before you end up joining Scentsy. So, first I'm just going to be talking about what Scentsy has given me. So the first thing is community. Scentsy has really given me a sense of community with this business. As soon as you enroll as a consultant, you're automatically placed into Facebook groups. Your sponsor and your director will reach out to you and kind of just get you on the right foot to succeed in this business. So community is something that I have really appreciated from this business because I've been able to kind of have questions about things and be able to have people that can give me answers to them. So community is so important, and it definitely is something that I receive from this business. The other thing is support, which kind of goes hand in hand with that. But support in the sense of like, if you feel like you're failing, somebody is there to back you up and tell you that you're not. Here in a second I'm going to be talking about challenges, but with this business you're put in a position to have to kind of be very independent, which is another thing that I'll talk about in a second. But I just say like support is like having people that can back you up. The other thing is challenges. So with Scentsy, it's obviously a pyramid scheme type business, so you have to reach out to people and ask them if they would be interested in purchasing your products, and if they tell you no, sometimes that can be kind of hard to hear at first, which is something that I still kind of battle with today. With like, one of the challenges in my business is like getting that like answer of no, and the only reason is just because like I seem to be a very positive person, and sometimes I just need to accept that, you know, you can't judge a book by its cover, so you don't know whether this person is struggling financially or they're just not interested, and you kind of just have to accept it as is and just keep going with your business. But it's something that I really loved about this business is just the challenges. So the other thing is confidence, and that kind of goes hand in hand with that, is kind of just saying, you know, like, I'm trying to be successful in this business, so how can I prove to be confident to others? And that's through just communication, just being able to tell people, hey, I really love this product and I think that you would love it too. Just putting yourself out there proves that you have courage and you have the drive to succeed in this business. So confidence comes in periods. I feel like whenever I first started this business, at first I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing, this is gonna be scary, I don't know if I'm gonna, you know, get the Shooting Star Award, which is the first award you can receive. And if you're interested in hearing more about that, you can go to my most recent video that I uploaded, which is the Shooting Star Award video. But I feel like confidence just comes with this business. And the other thing that I wrote is like independence, so being able to kind of choose the direction of your business, whether you maybe want to have a poor month because you're really busy or you have family stuff going on. You don't have to perform as well, in the sense that, like, and I'll talk about this a little bit later as well, but you kind of get out of it what you put into it. So if you want to just do the bare minimum, which I'll talk about how to be like an active consultant in a second, like, that's totally up to you. You get to make this business how you want it to be, and that's what I love, is like being able to be independent within this business. And of course there's so many more things that you can get through this business, but now I want to talk about like, so what will you get from this business? And I think, of course, like I said, the first one being community. As soon as you enroll as a consultant, you're automatically invested into a community that genuinely cares about you and wants you to succeed. I've never felt underappreciated in this business. I've never felt like I didn't have people to have my back. I never felt like alone or that my questions weren't answered. There was always somebody there, whether that was indirectly or directly. And what I mean by that is my sponsor or my director, or just people on my team in general, or whether that was indirect by reaching out to consultant support, which is something that we are offered as well. So if you have any questions, we could literally talk to the Scentsy home office, which is where basically just people that work for Scentsy will sit there and just answer your questions and kind of just support you and motivate you. I think every single time that I've gotten onto a Scentsy support chat, they've always told me, you know, you're doing so great, or you're really achieving great things. We're proud of you, which feels good whenever you're doing a business on your own and you're kind of new at it. So you're definitely going to get community, and the second thing is business tools. So whenever you join Scentsy, you get a website called your workstation, which is where you get to see how much product you've sold, how your team is doing, if you have consultants under you, and things like that. And you can also look on here for like marketing tools. Like if you have a social media and you want to post pictures of a certain product, you can look that up and you can post those pictures. There are other business tools as well, such as training. So my team that I'm on, my director has a training every Monday that works pretty well on my schedule, so for the most part I'm able to kind of watch it. But basically there's so many trainings and opportunities. So I have this journal that I'm only 3 pages in because I just started, but every time that I watch a training video, I take notes on it, and that's because like I want this business to help me grow. I don't just want to use it just to make money, because there's so much you can get out of it. So training is definitely something that it's everywhere. You don't even really have to be a consultant to get training. You can just search on YouTube, you can watch this video and kind of just learn about confidence and about being an independent business owner, whether that's with Scentsy or it's not. So the next thing I want to talk about is opportunity, and talking about the travel that you can get. So Scentsy has a lot of incentives, and if you get certain amount of sales, you can potentially go on incentive trips. Like this year they're going to somewhere in Florida for a family reunion trip, which is basically, to my understanding, is just where a bunch of consultants get together and they get to network and kind of talk about their businesses and how they've grown from their businesses and congratulate people and etc. So lots of travel opportunities. Here soon I'm going to be going to Dallas for a consultant training, which is super exciting because not everybody gets that opportunity. And of course it's like in Dallas, which I've been to Dallas before, but just like the idea of traveling. They have a lot of locations, so you can really go anywhere. So travel is super important to me, and it's something that I really appreciate with this business. And lastly is product and money. So product, you literally, as soon as you start your business, you are thrown a bunch of stuff, because you get the starter kit, which if you're interested in to see what's in that, you can check out my other video. But you literally just get thrown product, and it's amazing because honestly, and this just kind of goes to show you how much I trust this business. I've smelled Scentsy before, but I've never actually owned Scentsy before. And so when I started this business, you know, I told my sponsor, like, hey, I don't know if I'm like ready to do this yet. And she had kind of given me the confidence that like, you don't have to love the product, you just have to trust in the business. And that went a long way for me, because just because I didn't try out the product didn't mean I couldn't believe in it. Scents is something that's really easy to sell people, because people, for the most part, love things to smell good. So anyways, off my tangent, you get lots of products and you kind of get lots of money. So now I'm going to go into kind of like how much you will get paid, into small detail, because I think I'm going to try to post a video maybe soon about commissions and what you can get from Scentsy, because I'm still kind of trying to understand it, and I don't want to kind of give you the wrong information or just not have enough information to kind of talk about. So at the very baseline, whenever you first start your business, you get 20% of your sales, and then after you have $1,000 in sales, then you get a 5% bonus and you start getting 25% of your sales. And on top of that, you get other bonuses as well. So if you have people under you, you get bonuses, or if you have just your directors and things like that, they'll do extra prizes and things like that, so that you can kind of win those and get extra money too. So tons of opportunity to make money from this business. And going off of that, I just want to say that it is an easy business if you have the drive and the motivation to make it that way. So what I mean by that is you could do the bare minimum of this business, which is selling, to be an active consultant, you have to sell $200 in sales in 1 month every 4 months, which is, it sounds like a lot. And like when I first got my first award, which was $500 in 15 days, I was like, there is no way this is gonna happen. Like, I know a couple people that might be interested, but like, I don't know. It's not that bad, especially if you kind of have a plan. So your business could be an easy business if you make it that way. So you kind of have to invest in this business if you want to make money. But if you want to just do the bare minimum and kind of just make a blank amount of money, then you can do that. And that's why, like earlier, I kind of talked about independence, that you kind of get to make this business how you want it to be. Being a full-time student, I'm pretty busy most times of the day, so I don't get the opportunity to invest as much time in this business as I would like to, but I still have time to invest in this business because I make time for it. And it really doesn't take up that much of your time, but like I said, you kind of get out of it what you put into it. So if you are somebody that just kind of wants to make the bare minimums and just make a little bit of extra cash during the month, perfect. This business is for you. If you want to succeed at this business and make $2,000 in 1 month and get a $100 bonus, this business is for you. This business is for a bunch of people. But if you have the drive and the motivation, you can make it the way that you want it to be for you. So I'm going to, if I can find it really quick, I'm going to just kind of share my cheesy Scentsy story, because I think that it's just kind of fitting with this video, because like I want you to leave this video feeling the confidence and encouragement to make your own story with Scentsy. So I'm going to read my sob story and then I will check out. So I joined Scentsy with the intent that I would learn more about myself through this business journey. I first heard of Scentsy when I was young in grade school. I would see business stickers on cars, my family members owned Scentsy, and I heard about Scentsy through word of mouth. Then I graduated grade school and everyone went their separate ways, although social media has allowed me to stay connected to some of my good friends. Hannah Price Bentley introduced me to Scentsy through social media. I couldn't help but fall in love with this company. I began to watch videos of consultant stories and tips. It began to feel like a community before I even joined. Scentsy has provided me the opportunity to challenge myself and experience more than the average young person in my generation. Scentsy has given me community that has my back when it seems like all else fails. Scentsy is home. So that's my story, and I just encourage you to create your own story, whether that's with Scentsy or just with life. Maybe you're just kind of watching this video trying to pass time. Cool. Welcome. Thanks for watching. But ultimately, I just kind of want to leave you encouraged to kind of make your own story. So whether that's with Scentsy or not, just try to find your drive and your passion for whatever it is that you're passionate about, and just run with it. Scentsy, I have felt so much trust and kind of just vulnerability with this business, because I've just kind of said, here you go, I hope all goes well. So this video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to go ahead and close, but I thank you so much for watching this video. If you are one of my customers watching this video, thank you so much for supporting my business. It means the world to me that I have been able to gain so much from this business, and I will hopefully continue to gain more from this business. So if you're interested in becoming a consultant, you can follow me on my social media links down below, or you can send me an email, which will also be linked down below. And we can talk about starting your Scentsy business. If you just have questions about life in general, send me a message, let's talk. I really want to be here for you. So if you have any questions for me, send me an email or send me a message, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching.